This is a 12-row repeat worked on a multiple of 6 stitches plus 5. I have 17 stitches here on my needles for this little sample. Row 1 of the pattern, which is the right side of the fabric. I'm going to start by purling 5 stitches. And then begin your pattern repeat. And it's yarn over, or yarn around needle, purl 2 together, and purl 4. So yarn over, purl 2 together, oops, and then purl 4. Row 2 of the pattern, you start by knitting 5, and then begin your pattern repeat, and it's purl 1, knit 5 to the end of the row. Row 3, start by purling 5, and then begin your pattern repeat, and it's knit 1, purl 5 across the row. Knit 1, purl 5, okay, so for rows 4 and 5, we're going to repeat rows 2 and 3. So row 4, we're going to start by knitting 5, and then begin our repeat, and it's purl 1, knit 5, row 5, same as row 3. So we start by purling 5 stitches, and then begin the pattern repeat, and it's knit 1, purl 5 across the row. Knit 1, purl 5. Row 6 of the pattern, we're going to repeat row 2 one more time. So you knit 5 stitches, and then begin the pattern repeat, and it's purl 1, knit 5 across the row. Purl 1, knit 5. Row 7, I'm going to start by purling 2 stitches, yarn over, purl 2 together, and then you begin your pattern repeat, and it's purl 4, yarn over, or yarn around needle, and purl 2 together. So purl 4, yarn over, purl 2 together, and purl the last stitch. For row 8, start by knitting 2, purling 1, and then begin the pattern repeat. And it's knit 5, purl 1 across the row. Knit 5, purl 1, and you're going to end your last repeat with knit 2. Row 9 of the pattern, start by purling 2 and knitting 1, and then begin your pattern repeat, and it's purl 5, knit 1 across the row. Purl 5, knit 1, and you end your last repeat with a purl 2. Row 10, we're going to repeat row 8. So you knit 2 and purl 1. Whoops. It's supposed to be knitting. Knit 2, purl 1, and then begin your pattern repeat. And it's just knit 5, purl 1, across the row, and then you end your last repeat with a knit 2. Row 11, we're going to repeat row 9. So we're going to start by purling 2, and knitting 1, and then begin the pattern repeat. And it's just purl 5, knit 1 across the row. Purl 5, knit 1, and end your last repeat with a purl 2. And then row 12, we're going to repeat row 8 one more time. So you start by knitting 2 and purling 1, and then begin your pattern repeat. And it's knit 5, purl 1 across the row. Knit 5, purl 1, and you'd end your last repeat with a knit 2. And you would just repeat those 12 rows for the pattern. And since this is basically a stockinette stitch, you can see the ends are curling. So you probably want to add a couple more stitches on each side, depending on what you're knitting, to help the fabric lay flat. And that's it.